What is going on, everybody? I am Rob Westerman, the third of GBP Daily, and welcome to the Rob Westerman Show. Thank you for tuning in. Aiden, what's up, Rob? What's going on, Aiden? Fun first half of football, that is for sure. It's halftime. Packers are up 10-0 over the Colts. Chat is fired up. I love it. Fun game so far. Josh Jacobs in the running game really getting after it from the jump. Narveson got us on the board first with a 46-yard field goal. Xavier McKinney with another pick this week. He's got 2 on the year through 2 weeks. So last year the defense had 7 total, and Xavier's already got 2 for us this week, or this year, excuse me. Willis threw a touchdown pass to Wicks. That was a dime. Was an out route to Wicks, and Malik just zipped it in there. And any slower or even more inside, it was probably going to go the other way for a pick 6. So love to see that. Josh Jacobs did fumble heading into the end zone, and the Colts did recover that. That would have put the Packers up 17-0. But instead, the Colts took it, and the Packers defense did hold up, forcing a punt coming out of that. All in all, Packers are up 10-0 at half, which is just great to see. Josh Jacobs has 126 rushing yards on 19 carries, which is just crazy. He's going off. The Packers as a whole have 213 yards rushing. So things are looking pretty good through 2 quarters. Absolutely love it. The reason I'm here talking Packers with you guys, let's hop in the chat and see what's going on. Aiden, what's up, Rob? Good to see you. I'm just scared about the defense in the second half. I won't lie. Hey, we're not quite there yet. So keep the faith. They've done good so far. That last possession for the Colts before the half where they were driving and kind of just playing a little prevent defense, it looked like. Thankfully, they dropped a gimme on 3rd down, which is just a boneheaded play by the Colts receiver there. And Keyshawn Nixon was in coverage. Was on him pretty good up until the Colts receiver broke off the route and was pretty much wide open and, dropped it. So thank goodness. Who else we got? Chris, good to see you in the chat over on Instagram. Should be 21-0. Absolutely agree. But I will take 10-0. Colts will make a run. I hope not. They had a couple of chances in the first half and couldn't do it. So love everybody chatting it up in the chat. Hornet should be up way more. Great game plan. Game plan is great so far. They just can't stop the run. It's as simple as that. They are just getting mowed over. Our offensive line, outside of a couple holding calls, have been doing it really well. So how about that roughing the passer call on Van Ness? That was awful. Richardson didn't even go to the ground. I think because of Richardson's helmet kind of popping up is why the refs made that call, which is just ridiculous. So Richardson's got to tighten up that chin strap because that was brutal. What else we got? Chef Ramsey, 366 yards is the record. Well, I think we're on our way to breaking that. Hopefully they can keep going. It's the record at Lambeau Field from 1947, which is crazy. Kashi, it does feel like we should be up so much more. The Boo Birds were out in full force heading into halftime there. Packers faced a 3rd and 1 with about a minute left, all 3 timeouts, and chose to just kind of take it easy and take the 10-0 lead into half. I wish they would have at least maybe rushed to try and get the first down and then maybe go from there, but the Packers opted not to and took it into the first half at 10-0. So I like to just keep the foot on the gas there. Being conservative is not going to come back to bite us, right? Right? I hope not. So Tommy over on Facebook, this play calling on the run game has been amazing. Should be up 17-0. Yeah, we left a few points on the field there with that Josh Jacobs fumble. Absolutely brutal. He was at like the half-yard line when it got punched out. If he would have held on just a little bit longer, it would have been a touchdown, but he couldn't do it. But, yeah, I agree. Play calling's been great. Everybody's been in the mix. Jane Reed, Emmanuel Wilson, Marshawn Lloyd, Josh Jacobs, obviously, with 126 rushing yards in the first half. everybody has been just getting after it. So, Tommy, good to see you over on Facebook. Thanks for hopping on. Kashi, is this how the 49ers felt in the 2019 NFC Championship game? I'm sure. I think they were up more than 10-0, though. So, yeah, we got to capitalize. That is for sure. Freddie McKinney, 2 interceptions in 2 games. Isn't that crazy? You sign good guys, you get good results. Last year, the Packers as a whole had 7 picks throughout the entire season. And McKinney himself has 2 through 2 weeks. So that was a pretty boneheaded throw by Anthony Richardson. It was triple coverage. McKinney just sat back there and caught it, no problem. So you love to absolutely see it. The game needs to be put in Malik's hands a little more in the second half. I mean, maybe, I guess, if it needs to be. So far, we're running the ball super good that he really hasn't had to throw a whole lot. So, and when Malik has had to throw, he's either ran for a first down, ran for a good gain, or even towards the second to last drive of the first half, it was 3rd and 10. He was scrambling. Instead of trying to make a play, he just went down, and we were playing a little field position battle there. So, smart decision by Malik, that's for sure. Chad over on Facebook. Overall, the Pack is doing well. Clean up the little things, and let's put this one away. It's as simple as that, isn't it? It's as simple as that. Hopefully, the defense can get a good stop coming out of the second half. Colts do receive the ball, and yes, we shall see what is going on here. See where we're at. Are we starting yet? I just got notification. Jordan Morgan has a shoulder injury and is questionable to return. That's a big hit. He had the shoulder injury in training camp as well. Him and Sean Ryan have been switching it at the right guard spot so far through the first half of this game. They were doing the same thing last game, and tough to see. Jordan Morgan is questionable to return with a shoulder injury. So we'll have to monitor that, and looks like it'll be Sean Ryan taking over right guard. Him and Morgan were switching on and off. So, yeah, we shall see. Chef Ramsey, we need to stop Jonathan Taylor. Yeah, he had a couple easy runs there, especially on that last drive. Thankfully, there was a holding call that negated a 10 to 15-yard rush that he did have. So, all right, game's back on. I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Go, Pat, go.